Fight fans all over the world, is Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. What? Hey, Adrien Broner, Jessie Vargas, the fight is complete. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, my prediction, I have Vargas in the prediction, winning the fight by split decision. That was my prediction. Now, what I have to do is let you know that, hey, I was totally wrong. Now, it could have went either way. According to the stats, Vargas landed more. But listen, none of that matters, man. I'm going to tell you what I saw in the fight. Adrien Broner, even though Jessie Vargas has campaigned at 147 more than Broner and stands at 5'10", to me, Adrien Broner fought like the bigger guy. After the 5th round, to me, from the 5th round on, every time Adrien Broner landed a power shot, it looks like Jessie Vargas felt it all the way down to his boots, to me. And Jessie Vargas, because after that, it seems like Jessie Vargas could not hurt Broner. At any time during the fight, it did not look like Broner was hurt. And Jessie Vargas did land that right hand and land some, he landed some decent shots. But to me, it looked like Broner ate them like Scooby snacks or something, man. To me, man, if Broner, Cunningham was trying to tell him, man, let your hands go. I think he should have pressed him from that 5th round and say, man, knock this man out. Because it looked like Vargas, man, especially once it got like to round 7 and 8, Vargas looked like he was ready to go. He looked like he was ready to go. It looked like nothing that he was hitting Broner with was hurting him. Now, starting out at the beginning of the fight, Jessie Vargas did control the tempo. He was fighting up tempo. He was touching Broner. He was landing, he was landing the better shots and he was throwing more. And, the tale of the fight to me was that Broner, hey, look, from the mid to late rounds, was landing the more telling shots, the shots that were more meaningful. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why he got the draw, because, Vargas was touching him, and it looked like to me, I thought they probably would score some of those rounds for Vargas that they didn't score, because although Vargas still was sticking that jab out there, it looked like it was just like it wasn't doing what he was putting it out there to do. It wasn't slowing Adrien Broner down from coming in. But the thing was, man, to me, Adrien Broner should have pressed the issue. If you getting hit and not being hurt, I don't know, maybe Vargas did, maybe Adrien Broner was just good at showing that, he showed a good chin now, because Vargas land, he did show a good chin. But to me, maybe he good at faking that he wasn't hurt. Because, man, to me, it looked like he was not hurt by Vargas' punches, and he should have walked straight through Vargas. To me, that's what I think he should have did. He should have walked straight through him and walked him down and knocked him out. He looked like he was ready to go a couple times. Especially at the end of a couple of those rounds, it looked like Vargas was ready. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But what I can say, I said this on the way leading up to the fight. I hope that both guys come out to fight. It looked like they did. Jessie Vargas, to me, showed tremendous chin, because it looked like he was hurt, man. I'm talking about from the 5th round. In the 5th round, Adrien Broner landed a couple clean shots. And it looked like ever since then, Vargas' punches did not have any mustard on them. I'm telling you, that's what it looked like to me. And it looked like Adrien Broner should have sat on him and sat down on his punches and brought a barrage of punches and knocked them out. Because it ain't looked like he was hurting Broner. He should have walked straight through him. Broner could have knocked the man out. Now, this is the thing. My prediction, like I said, was Vargas by split decision. But if I was going to be wrong, I wanted to be wrong big. If I was going to be wrong, I wanted Adrien Broner to knock him out. And I thought he was going to do it. To me, Cunningham should have pressed him from round 8 on. Say, man, knock this man out. Walk through him and knock him out. Period. But it seemed like Cunningham was a little shy with doing. He just telling him how to come in and do this. Man, look. Then at the last round, he told Broner, man, I don't know what they doing with the scorecards. Go, you need to act like you need a knockout. Nah. To me, he should have been telling Broner that since about the 7th round. Really through after the 5th round. But I mean, maybe he was unsure. I understand if he was unsure. But to me, it looked like Adrien Broner hurt Vargas in that 5th round. And y'all go back and watch the fight. Go back and watch the fight and watch the 5th round. And then from the 5th round to the 12th round, y'all tell me, every time Adrien Broner, if he would have threw a little bit more, I think he could have got him out of there, man. That last round, he acted like he thought he had the fight won. But he shouldn't have did that. I think he should have pressed the issue. And, man, I don't know, man. Hey, look, it was a good fight, though. And I think it was a good call for the draw, you know, because Vargas did control the early. Broner controlled it late. I think Broner should have knocked the man out, though. I think Vargas was there to be knocked out. In them latter rounds, Vargas was there to be knocked out. It's a couple of them rounds Adrien Broner gave away because Vargas did stick his jab out there when he was hurt. A couple of them rounds when Vargas was hurt, Vargas stuck that jab out there, even though it wasn't hurting Adrien Broner. It kind of kept him at bay a little bit, and he looked to be a little busier. But, man, look, I think, man, Adrien Broner definitely landed the more meaningful shots. And according to the stats, check it. This is the stats by Showtime CompuBox. Listen, Jessie Vargas in jabs landed 19%. He landed 62 of 323. Adrien Broner only landed 42 of 160 for 26%. He was more accurate in jabs, but he landed fewer because he threw fewer. Now, in the department of power shots, Broner landed 152 of 347 for 44%. Vargas landed less power shots, landing 141 of 516, which he threw more, landed less. He landed 27%. But for total punches, Jessie Vargas outlanded only by like 9 shots. He landed 203 of 839 shots for 24%. Adrien Broner landed 194 of 507 shots for 38%. So Broner was much more accurate. You know, he threw less shots, but he was just accurate. And like I say, a 44% power shots landed, and he also outlanded Vargas slightly with his power shots. You know what I'm saying? So he landed the more meaningful shots. You know what I'm saying? But, man, look, to me, if he would have pressed the issue, man, I think Adrien Broner could have got Vargas out of there, man. And see, this is my thing. I said in the prediction, I say Adrien Broner has the talent to win this fight. And it could have, to me, it could have went either way. You know what I'm saying? It could have went either way because Broner definitely controlled the latter part of the fight. Steve Farhood, the unofficial scorecard, had it even as well. And you know what? I kind of agree with Steve Farhood. A lot of time I disagree with Steve Farhood. But, man, this time, man, it seemed like he was spot on with his, you know what I'm saying? You know, a couple around here or around there, I probably would have scored a little different than what he scored per round. But, I mean, I kind of agree with his scorecard. But, man, just because of, like, ring generalship, if you take some of that other stuff in consideration, Adrien Broner really could have won that fight. It could have, but like I said, it's close enough to go either way. So I'm not mad at the decision at all. What I am mad about is Adrien Broner not fighting up to his full potential. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's a dangerous sport. You don't want to just walk in and get hit by something that can change your whole life, not just the fight. You know what I'm saying? It could change your whole life getting hit wrong. But man, to me, it didn't look like he was getting hurt. And I think he just should have walked through some of those shots. He's a slick enough boxer. And like I said in the prediction as well, Jessie Vargas does not fight tall. Now, in a couple of those rounds, I think he was hurt, man. Them latter rounds, he was hurt, and he was sticking that jab out there trying to keep Adrien Broner on the end of him. He just wasn't using enough lateral movement. So to me, Adrien Broner could have pinned him down a few times because he was not using lateral movement effectively. He was moving side to side a little bit, but he was not using effective lateral movement. Y'all watch Floyd Mayweather in some of his fights. When he want to take a part of a round off or he don't want to get hit as much, he'll start using effective lateral movement. Then he'll hold. And then what he'll do, he'll lull a fighter into getting used to him using the lateral movement and holding until they'll walk right into a shot. And then he'll just switch the momentum of the fight by turning up, you know what I'm saying, landing his accurate punches. But see, Jessie Vargas was too hurt to do all that. But what he should have done, what probably would have helped him win the fight, was some of those rounds where he had got off some good jabs, he should have used more effective lateral movement. But since he wasn't using effective lateral movement, to me, Adrien Broner should have walked him down and got him out of there. He could have pinned him down to the ropes a couple times, man, and just walked through some of those little jabs he was sticking out there, man, and caught him with a couple of them combinations and come behind one of them combinations and sat down on that right hand, man. You know, or either that left hook he got that could get you out of there. But man, I'm just disappointed that Adrien Broner did not get this man out of there, because to me, he looked hurt all the way from round 5. But anyway, this Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. You go ahead and pimp slap that like. Go ahead and smash the subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time it's going down, because I'm giving it to you like you need it. It's your boy Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. Audi 5.